Welcome again, Capricorn. Dadhichi here with your December 2013 overview. It's the last month of the year. I do wish you a Merry Christmas to you and all your friends and family. A spiritual time for many Capricorn-born individuals, as I see it. The 4th, 8th and 12th sectors of the horoscope are actually all quite spiritual, unbeknownst to some astrologers. You have the new moon occurring there right now. It's the 3rd of December as I speak. New moon in your 12th zone of spirituality. 9th zone is also quite spiritual, and we do see Mars having been there. That's about to move on the 8th of December to your career sector. So a last burst of energy for you, I expect, in your professional arena before this Christmas festive season begins proper. But the new moon there, I think, is going to temper that and bring with it some deeper investigations into your spiritual nature at this time. And we do see also that the transit of Mercury right now on the 5th of December, in 2 days from now, will also accentuate these rather self-searching transits that I'm seeing. So how does that equate with the practicalities of life? Well, it's a rather low-key sort of energy when we see these planets there. It's time to rest. But it's interesting, I've mentioned you've got Mars moving into this professional arena for you. So somewhat of a contradiction in terms, I think, but usually what I see when that happens is the balancing out, whereas you would normally be really ruthlessly aggressive about your work. Here we have the tempering influence of those planets in that 12th sector. Saturn continues to be a little bit of a problem, sort of like a double-edged sword there in your 11th sector, being your ruling planet. Shows the very strong drive you've had to strengthen your social bonds, but at the same time, this planet, along with your karmic North Node, can segregate you or separate you from the people that you love. Could it be that you're maybe preoccupied with a lot of other stuff? As we see here with this Mars entry into your career sector, bringing with it some diversions by way of your career in this last couple of weeks of the year. Jupiter does still promise to bring with it good responses from the general public, and there we see on the 13th the favourable triangular aspect to your ruler from the 7th house of public relations. You have a difficult aspect from Jupiter to the Sun on the 11th, however, so there's some mixed results there, simply showing the additional responsibility that you may need to shoulder. You may be trying too hard to please someone during this mini cycle, the 11th, say around the 8th to the 15th. Do just pull back, be relaxed about what you have to do, what you have to say, and let nature do a little bit of the work for you. The entry of the Sun to Capricorn, your Sun sign, occurs each year around the 22nd of December, just before Christmas. So that's normally a very strong tonifying influence. And that is where maybe this quieter part of the cycle will shift again very, very dramatically for you. And we do see Mercury also entering there on the 24th, day before Christmas. So I could see you maybe winding yourself up during that low-key period, just in time for the Christmas festivity. 25th, as I've mentioned, all the other star signs, is a bit of a troublesome aspect. Mars to Uranus. Uranus there in your 4th house, Mars in your 10th. That usually shows a lot of tension in terms of your work versus your home life. So take care with that. I saw that as also being part of the influence of those born under Cancer, the opposite sign of the zodiac, which has to do with your marital partner, the western part of the zodiac. So both you and your partners will be experiencing a lot of the same sort of tension, and hopefully you can pull together to come up with a solution. Now, the last few days of the year, 29th, well, the 30th and 31st particularly, have some hard aspects from what I can see there. Health aspects, Mercury and also legal aspects ruling Virgo, your ninth house, suddenly appearing. So that may be unwelcome, and a transitioning into the new year with some little headaches there, or at least some communications that you get. You don't need to jump on them immediately. I would just put them on the tin roof for the time being and just enjoy your break up into the new year of 2014. The very intense combination of Mercury and Pluto on the 31st occurs in your sun sign, and is again another aspect that basically has me conveying to you the term chill out. Just relax a little bit. You don't need to do everything, especially on those last few days of the year when it's still the festive break. And speaking of the festive break, Capricorn, I do wish you and your family and all your friends the best for Christmas, safe, happy holidays, and a wonderful new year, at which time I hope to see you again. I hope to have your company here. In the meantime, as I always sign off with, don't forget to take a visit to astrology.com.au, my flagship website there, for this and a lot of other information, most of it free. And till next year, take care. Bye-bye for now.